What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and it's immediately yellow. That's great. I love that. We're gonna have one of those days. We're continuing Sunflower Valley. This is the third episode, and we're live. Speaking of yellow, upload ping. What possibly could be the issue now, Discord? Okay. I don't care. Get out of my face. Hello, ZER. Hello, Jam. Hello, Ender. Hello, Country Ball. Hello, Vortex. Hello, Leander. Hello, Kiwi. We're gonna lose our last server boost, tragically, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, guess what I can do, guys? Anyone who is remembered know what I can do now that I have been waiting to do? It has to do with the roads. I'll give you a hint. But I said it in the first episode for sure, and I think I said it in the last stream. That is Pizza Hut, yes, Ender. And the banner letters don't show from here, that's cool. We are, yes, we're I think 70 something away from 20k. I'm excited because I am pretty much set up for what I'm doing for the 20k special. So I'm ready. Hi, Georgie Bros. Oi, mate. I'm on Australian Extremist. Why did that autocorrect the hi or translate the hi? Hello, Adam White Lines. Close enough, yellow lines. But hello, Noah. Because I was waiting for sulfur, and now that sulfur is out, I can add the lines. Which do I want to use? Definitely not potent, because I don't have a slab version of that. I guess I'll just lay it out like this. Which do I think will be best? I feel like polished. Well, yeah, no, polished. Polished will be best, I do believe. Although, maybe I'm gonna hate that decision immediately. Guess we'll find out. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I would imagine this would be a no passing lane. So, like all of it. You can't pass here. It's not allowed. So we're going to make it as... yeah, let me see. Like, the texture of it is better, but it's going to bother me if it's tiled. I think it went good, Kiwi. I don't recall. I don't feel like it went bad, so I guess that's all that matters. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be better, unfortunately. I'd like the color and the texture of the other one better, but this will just have to deal. Or do. Hi, T-Jack. Hi, Splorky. Yeah, you're a smelly smell that smells smelly. Okay. Okay, part 2. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I said this in the server, but I was cleaning my room this morning because I just felt like it and I felt like it needed to be done. And I inhaled more dust than the average person should. I'm fine. It still isn't, like, pleasant, but I'm not, like, dying or anything. So it's just kind of inconvenient. But, oh well. I mean, those should be ones, but I feel like logistically that would make the most sense. That's not like, but that's not centered. That's why I'm mad. I'm mad at the game. It's the game's fault. Hello, Sprunk. Hello, Nover. Hello, Winix. I clicked the link instead of the message. Wait, I clicked both. How did I do that? I both got the pop-up to appear to pin it, and I also got the... I also pulled up the link on a tab. I didn't think that was possible. Hello, Ronnie. I am alright. Glad you're doing good. I haven't done a ton. I'll show you in right now, actually. You got a gas station that for some reason's logo is an apple. I don't know why I did that, but it's an apple. It's got interiors. Everything I've done so far, aside from the Pizza Hut, have interiors, which is just this and the McDonald's. Been trying to go for like a retro sort of feel, because, yeah. Hello, and thank you, Mr. Chess. I'm gonna be completely honest, probably because I love dogs, Kiwi, but I cannot see that. That is way too small on my monitor. My bad. And I'll show you Pizza Hut. That beacon is to mark that that will be a neighborhood over there. Oh yeah, as you can see, no interior yet. But I do have it laid out, so that will make my life easier in like 15 minutes when I get to that. And I got a tunnel through the mountain. I have an idea of a farm that I want to do. However, I don't think I can yet because I want it to be like a really scenic spot. Like I could do it over here, like maybe where that village is. Have the barn be up here and have, like, the fields around it. I think that'd be so cool. But I can't really approach that yet. I mean, I could technically make it now and just connect it later. I might end up doing that. But I definitely want some sort of a farm. Hello, Wyatt. Nice. Glad you're liking it. Thank you, Ronnie, also. If I have to do that, Spooky, I'm just, I'm retiring, honestly. So I do want to think, though, for a second, because if I want to put a farm there, where do I want the skyscraper district, as I'm going to just call it for now? I mean, I could go over there. I don't really feel like I needed that big. Or I could put the farm there, like on the edge of the forest. That might make more sense. Okay, yeah. What the... Okay, first off, this really weird generation, and second off, what the... What the frick in general? Thank you, and hello, Mr. Toon. Other one never finished the other one? I'm kind of like that, too, yeah. I'm all over the place with projects. I mean, I tend to finish them all eventually, but I'm not, like, consistent. I'm just all over the place with them. I'm gonna have gaps where the openings are here because I think that's how that works. I don't know. Hello, FNAF Frenzy. Glad you are enjoying the maps at least, yeah, and thank you for crediting for it. That is definitely helpful. Or something like that. I don't know, words are hard. Sure, whatever. And then I should continue on this side. I might as well get this side out of the way. Is this the same? No, I think it's sharper. But I don't know. I mean, I can structure it the same. It was 2 past. And then 2 past there would be there. Although this one doesn't have any 3s, which is kind of weird. There, that seems about correct. Hello, Loki. I'll be back. Need to finish the clubhouse. Have fun, Georgie Bros. Let me know how it goes for you. Although, I mean, I don't think it's gonna go bad. It's a clubhouse. You know what? It's fine. You can see the lines from the underside. I really can't be bothered to critically think any more than that. Okay, they share this block, which means that would be the closest to centered I could get. Allegedly. They call him Math? That's interesting. I, like, for the longest time hated being called Matt, but... I guess I'm at the point to where, like, whatever, just as long as you're not calling me something really off the rails, I don't particularly care, but... I don't prefer it either. Like, if somebody asks, I'm gonna say just say Matthew. Like, just Matthew. I get it, because it's the channel name. I'm so funny. I'm struggling, apparently, with this. What is going on? Why is going on? Anyway. Sure, Toon, sure. As long as I know you're referencing me, I really, like, again, it has to be something real obscene for me to deny it. I think. I mean, allegedly. Okay, how do I cover the sulfur? What did I do for the other, with the calcite over here? Hello, 2 guys. Hello, Zane. It's going good. How are you? Okay, I just used little dashes. I'm just gonna remove it, I think, because I don't care enough. That's a very, very odd pet peeve, to be honest. Although, I mean, I guess I can kind of understand it. Although, I suppose if it's not you that is the one being referenced, I don't think it should matter. You know, like if Mouse shows up right now and calls Spooky, Sprite Egg or something, like, it's not my business what he gets called from anybody else. So, you know, do your thing, but... Fun watching the final season for Stranger Things? Nice. Sounds like a fun time. Yes, that it was a TADC reference, Wyatt. You know it. I don't have blocks under these, this is annoying. That's gonna be so dumb to terraform. Beep. I got him. Microwave. I have watched episode 9, yes, you know it. Okay, I think that's all the yellow lines that I need so far. Technically, I feel like it makes sense to have one on the inner edge there, but I don't have enough room for that to logically work without replacing the stone, and I'm not really doing the smooth stone, and I'm not really doing that. Also, this is entirely unrelated, but this is really bothering me. So I'm gonna terraform this. I just like happen to see it right now, and it's annoying. I don't know. There we go. I'm gonna let that do its thing. I have random tick speed on, right? I think I should. Yes. Scrolling is like terrible on the menus now. It's so slow. I mean, you can do this. You can grab it and scroll, but scrolling with your mouse wheel is just painstaking. I have not played Siege. No. Okay, I should get to doing the Pizza Hut interior. Methinks. Okay. I can make the walls here whatever I want. I'll just have one gender-neutral bathroom, because I don't have the room for more than that. I think I actually had thought of that anyway before. No one out pizzas the hut or something. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to use strip birch. Just for fun. Mix it up a little bit. And I suppose... I'm feeling cinnabar bricks here. For above the glass. Hello, Horton. Hello, coolest guy. I am painstaking, you're right. How'd you know? Backgrounds movie today and it was peak. Something vibes of the monsters. I agree, I loved it. I'm shocked how many, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Split opinions there have been. How many people have just despised it with every living being in their body. But... I should. Spooky, you're right. Pizza Hut retro inside. I have an image in my head. Okay, I mean, I don't really have to think about this too hard. Other than the fact that the tablecloths are, like, picnic. Like, the picnic kind of red and white crochet look. Oh, wait, the floor. That was what I wanted, anyway. I might go just, like, brown terracotta or something basic. Too long ago. I don't like the fries. Well, that's where you should have gotten the tater tots, because the tater tots are better. Time to bury myself in a hole. I'll bury myself so far down that no one will ever find me. Not you, not the prototype, not anyone. Fell on through the entire movie. Yeah, I mean, that... I feel like that is the case with the back rooms. If it doesn't feel weird, it's not the back rooms. You know? Beings are there? At least 12. Gum Gum. Trust me, I counted. Why is this still broken? Is this like a... No, it has to be a new thing that broke, because there's no way I would have just started noticing. It's only the oak? Oh no, spruce is like it. Jungle has it a little bit. Dark oak has like a pixel. That seems to be it. Nope, copper. Warp has it. And all the copper. These two coppers do. I don't see it on these two. And then the same thing there. Is it like that when you place it, though? Like, what? I don't understand. Why does it do that? For those who can't see what I'm talking about, there's like a little pixel right next to where the text is. There's like a little pixel that is just missing. The corner doesn't connect on the trapdoor icon. Parents didn't that doesn't surprise me. I'll get a Portal reference in at some point, Wyatt, probably. Yeah, you would be right, T-Jock, wouldn't you? Right? Do you go lower? No, yeah, you do, right, because you fall and then the slide. Okay, I forgot Chapter 4 for a second, which I'm kind of glad I did. I wish I would go back to that forgetfulness. In case you can't tell, I'm just not a fan of Chapter 4 very much. Okay, I'll just put a e-bathroom sign, whatever that means. Have fun, Kiwi. More remember later? Hell yeah, let's go, Horathon. Do however you want or whatever you want with that. You know what I mean? Do it as you please. No pressure on time. You actually have to get it out by tomorrow at let's see, what time is it for you? You have to get it out tomorrow by 1 a.m. for you. So I'm kidding, you know, obviously. Oh, what? Yeah, you know what I mean? Just why is that like that? Okay, how do I deal with this spacing that I have? Dirty chairs, but it's fine. 9 plus 10, it's 19. Obviously. I was planning on doing the doors functional Mr. Chess for Security Breach, but I don't know if I'm going to do much of anything. Wow, I have like no space here. That's awesome. I love that. I feel like I should do all of them the same. I don't know why. I can have one here as well. I don't want to overcrowd it, but also, it's fine. I kind of want to mirror it, so it's like that. Sure, and then this wall will end up getting moved, sort of. Although I'm gonna reverse the kitchen, so I'm gonna start from the back and work my way forward. Welcome back, Kiwi. Hello, Melon. Tire revamp done by then? Yeah, in one video too, Horathon. Speaking of videos, I started, for members who know, I started the really long tutorial today. Normally I don't record on stream days, but I'm just like, with that, I just want to get like a couple little segments done, even if it's just like, you know, one per day if I'm streaming or whatever as well, just to make a dent in it. And I think it's going to be so much longer than I thought. Like, it's probably going to be 5 hours. So, it's fine. Can you say it with a little more gusto? Julian, the upload schedule isn't really going to work that way. It's kind of split up. Like, you start, the main circus tent is all one thing, and then Kane's office is one, and dorm hall is one, or whatever you want to call it. The living quarters is probably what I'll end up calling it in the tutorial. But the only thing that will be weird or different is after the tent lobby is done, I'm going to have like a 1-day break or 1 video day break. So it's like, I think the lobby finishes on a Tuesday video, so just you won't get one the Thursday. That is, you know, directly after it. And then the next Tuesday would be when the office starts. And then I might do the same when Kane's office is done, but I'm not sure on that yet because I haven't gotten there. Hi, Chris. How was the, what was the consensus? Tune, do tell. Or don't if you don't want, I don't care, I guess. Whatever boats your float, as they say. Long tutorial. At least you're more excited than I am. Although, I mean, having to do that twice, I guess, kind of just, you know, it's... makes it a little less exciting. The second time. For some reason, I want to make one of the fires blue. I feel like that would be funny. I also should make sure... Never mind, nothing is flammable here, other than the roof, but... Blue fire! Wouldn't connect. I'm assuming that the issue with most of you has come from me making the mistake in the tutorial, because I say a number, but you would see a different number. So make sure that number is the same as what I say, not what I show. I show it incorrectly because I just made a mistake. I don't know how I did, but I just miscounted a block. And so in the tutorial, you'll see there'll be like a cut, and I'll be like, and then you want to play as whatever, how many. And then when the cut ends to back to the original clip, you'll see it's shorter than the number that I said. Okay, so fire spreads is on. That's exciting. Just make sure that you're not paying attention to the number that is there, and you're paying attention to what I'm saying, because I can't imagine anything else that would have gone potentially wrong. Yeah, fire spreads is really, really on, or was on. What is T-Jock? Who is T-Jock, more importantly? It's going great, other than the fact I just set my Pizza Hut on fire. That was, that was a little unfortunate for me. Where's T-Jock? Literally right there, Nova. He's literally right there. Just, open your eyes, maybe? Could I make one of the things? No worries, Kiwi. I do appreciate the sentiment. I try to make it to where that is, you know, not like a required thing anyway. I appreciate who can and those who want to but can't also. I can't speak. The pizza's extra crispy. So crispy it lit the whole thing on fire. How would I go about this? I have a stupid idea. I have a really stupid idea. Actually, spear, because it's longer. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna pretend that these are real people. Okay, we're just use your imagination. It's fine. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's flinging the pizza. Oh, okay. You can go back to the original position, thanks. Thank you, coolest guy. Finish ADC walls. Okay, so they are doable. No, but I have started to like second guess. Like, did I do something? But some of you have been able to complete it. So this is gonna be the future. These are robots. Beep boop. Dystopia. You should be able to do what I want to do, although I don't know if it's gonna look good. I'm fine with it. It works. Ragatha in the Burning Fire. Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer. That might be my favorite singular line from the entire show. It's great. Better batten down the frickin' hatches, yep. I feel like I listen to Star Set so inconsistently. Okay. Dishwasher. And sinks, but they coincide, sort of. You can wash dishes in a sink. Although I suppose you can't sink in the dishwasher. Whatever that even means. I don't know what that means. Don't look into it too much. Is that fine? Sure. You know what? I feel like the best way to answer this question is to just show this, because it's funnier that way. Can I show Studio without it, like, doxing me or something? Yeah, okay. I should be able to. Playlists. Where is it? Okay. Nope, never heard of Backrooms. Never. I've never heard of Backrooms a single day in my life. Oh, there's more. So I've never made a single Backrooms video. This isn't even all of them. This is just the brochures. Plus also this one, which is basically a brochure. But it just doesn't have the info part because... How do you make an infographic or like an informational video on a level that doesn't actually exist? You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't really work. But anyway. I should close it, whatever. This is the interior for the Pizza Hut I made in the last stream. Door. Okay, you just can't be there because you're just a pain right now. A glass pane. Can I move you over anymore? I mean, I can, yeah. I've so little room, but it's fine. I'll make it work. What else do I even need? Probably like ovens and stuff, which I have enough room for, so it's fine. Yeah, me too, Jack. I wish I'd made more videos, like specifically Backrooms videos that were like recreations of the Backrooms in Minecraft, but like, you know, again, informational videos about the levels, just Minecraft version. That'd be such a cool concept that probably nobody has done. And I think it'd be cool if they existed. Oh no, it looks like I've taken just Matthew and dropped him in the deep fryer. I used mangrove roots for the last deep fryer I did, so I'm just gonna go with that. For, what was it? It was Refresh Denny's, I think it was, which is where I'm at right now. I started Lowe's, which I'm not looking forward to the rest of that because interior. No further comments, just interior. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, but like, what if... what if Ragatha and I were both dropped in the deep fryer, theoretically? The lectern just doesn't make sense. I don't know why I got rid of the sign. I needed that. Honestly, I want to do more Dream Core type backrooms levels. Because I find just the concept so interesting. Pickle. I like to imagine these are actual pickles that they just leave sitting here for some reason. Every time you order, you have to stare into a pickle's soul. Because a pickle has a soul. Definitely. Yeah, same, T-Jack. I wonder. Wait, who's this Just Matthew guy you're talking about? Never heard of her. Looks like I got to finish her city. Oh, isn't that fun? I don't know if I loved or hated that whole scene. Like, I hated it, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Hello, Black YouTube. Dream last night where Truth came out and woke up to your mouth trying to figure if it was there or not. That's nice. Love that for you. Well, is it still there? Canonically. Yeah, just like Jax for real. Jax was actually inspired by me. 100%. Still there? Okay, good. I don't want to talk about it because it was like really disturbing. I had one where I just like I had just one giant tooth instead of like, you know, the normal setup that one would have in their mouth. It was strange. I don't know. And then it came out, and then like I started losing little teeth that I don't actually think I ever had. I was weird. I don't know. I've had some strange dreams. I feel like that's the product of braces. Just having them at any point and then getting them off. Just like feeling your teeth shift is just not it. But anyway. Yeah, I did T-Chuck. For sure. Statue myself. If I did that, it'd have to be at like a town hall. I forgot to fill this in. That's awkward. Yeah, sometimes I freeze and I realize people might get a little confuzzled, but that seems fine. I kind of want to add like a... It would have to be yellow, realistically. Sure, honestly, I'm fine with that. Switch to Java? Why would I switch to Java is really the real question. So, if that didn't answer the question, no, I wouldn't. At this point, I've been... too long. Oh, whoopsies. But I've been on Bedrock for too long. Switching just wouldn't make any sense at all. Like, period. You get used to a version of Minecraft and you actually start to like that version better because of whatever it'll be. Building tactics. A lot of that is the case with Bedrock for me. Like, there are some building tactics that I just don't think Java has. Looking at these guys right here, but... I mean, I know there's alternatives, but... structure voids is so much easier than having to grab out a debug stick and dealing with all that. So there's just no point to being like, yeah, let me go to Java now, because I free will, I guess. Don't know. Bedrock is superior, exactly. The far better version of Minecraft, I'll have you know. Okay, what do I do here? Favorite block in Minecraft? I don't know. I feel like I use strip birch like one of the most. I really like the strip birch. It just... I know there's probably going to be a good amount of people here that are going to disagree with that, but strip birch just like has a sort of color vibe that I just feel like works well with most things. Birch planks too. Regular birch wood, yeah, not so good, but yeah, I certainly was a person back then, allegedly. It's what I've been inclined to believe, at least. Why are you like this? I'm on it, boss. Man, why are you like this? Try to smooth it out somewhat. Hello, Nemesis. Bedrock, I just feel like has better versatility for building. When you are building in vanilla. Don't get me started on mods. Mods are of none of my interest, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you the last time I built with a mod, honestly. It's been a while. We built 5 years later. You're making me second guess myself. Hold on. Okay, no, so I am correct. I'm gonna blow your mind, whoever said that about Act 3. I'm gonna absolutely blow your mind. Voila. Because when you said that, and I was like, was the new one that old? But no, this one is like 2 years old. And then there's also the withered version, so. But that doesn't have a tutorial, that one just exists. I wonder where that one is in this world. I can find it. But yeah, this, it's here. Actually, while I'm in Revived, I want to show, because you bring to a point. Love to be able to go through the door. Are you Act 3? You are Act 3. Here are the two side by side. New one's on right, old one is on left, if you couldn't tell. Oldest build? I don't have my oldest build on here. Do I? Like, as far as in the YouTube era, I'm trying to think It's between two, and I don't know if it's McDonald's. I think McDonald's would be the oldest. I'm not a spectator right now, no. And I also wanted to show the withered or the ruined one while I'm here. Where is that? Is it this floor? Yes, it is. Closed for repairs, that's a permanent thing. Height limit. The JD collab. I forgot about the JD collab house, wow. Here's the there's the withered one, the rundown version. Does not have a tutorial. This was a time-lapse video that I made 2 years ago? Or 1 year ago. Something like that. But either way, probably one of my favorite things I've ever done. Looks smoother. I guess kind of in a sense, yeah. Looks like the same. You kind of like if you didn't pay attention or if you didn't look at it too closely, yeah, they're similar, but the new one is definitely taller and also something else. Holy Wither, just a little bit, honestly. It's not that bad. Anyway, cat in the chat. I mean, we could assume it's also like how it was in the base game where he just kind of is gone. Sure, I'm okay with that. Did I do lights? I did lights for you, but not you. I should start adding lights then. I mean, they're pretty easy. Even if I just have one literally here and on the other side. You also have lights on the underside there, so true. So ugly. He just was missing some sections for sure. I'd love to see him remake it though. Because I feel like he's definitely a lot better now than he was back when he made that. I feel like eventually you'll figure it out, Tone. It's hard. It took me forever even when I was making tutorials to get good. But eventually you get there. Whoops, that's what I wanted to do. The beacon reflection in the water is crazy. From all the way over here. That doesn't feel natural, but anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I'll need to add streetlights on the actual, well, street eventually. I feel like just because I have them on the corners here, I should do that on this as well. DX off on Bedrock? Yes. You cannot be in a world when you do this, but if you go settings, video, I can here, but select the quality you would just fancy would be normal, as you can see. Oh! Why did all the lights, like, turn on? That was weird. And then simple is basically the same, it's just somehow even worse. But I much prefer vibrant visuals. I can't do it on that corner, probably because it's just not quite there. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You're just sitting on your PC. I have a Discord. Hold on, I can actually see. I have a Discord group with just myself in it. And I have 6, 10, 20, 25, 31, 36, 43, 50, 55, 61, 68, 69, 74, 83, 84, 88, 92, 97, 98, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 112, 13, 14. 114 images. And just a bunch of Discord messages. So, just a few. Okay, I suppose I should bridge across. I can just go straight over the water, I don't really think. Remember the one from Project, T-Jock? I suppose that would be the dereferenced one. Elect One House? Yeah, it's in Revived. All of the old ones are still, even though they aren't important anymore, or something like that. Neighborhood. I should remove the rest of the evidence of my crimes. That also doesn't include a couple other rooms, because I either didn't save, like, a couple images, or they were sent to me by somebody else. So, yep, milk, just what I needed. Who can't go for a nice glass of warm milk? That... Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Me too, Mr. Chess. I feel like I've done more basic, in all fairness, T-Jack. In Revived, it's just a bunch of command blocks with pressure plates on them. Although, like, for me, I have Alt-L as a keybind, so I can immediately teleport inside of a mountain! Wow, but that's just where it is in this world. It's always 250, 35, 250. Regardless. Where am I? And I lost the city. Its server streams don't. What actually is this? I think I need to be this way. Yep, there it is. But, like, Act 3, I just have that memorized. Don't know why. But I always have lobbies at the same, so I have the 250, 35, 250 keybinded. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was removing the evidence. That with no further context is really, really great. You're telling me they're not gonna look like a spoon, T-Jock? My whole life is a lie. Oh yeah, we're all abstracting for real. No spoon? No, my life is ruined! No spoon! So, we're one of them, Tim. I gotta terraform over that. Oh, so much terraforming. Although I shouldn't worry about that yet, because I might end up flattening most of this, so my neighborhood actually isn't on a 45-degree angle. Fully overreaction? That was an underreaction, Nova. You're just mad because you know you would have reacted the same. So many people were confused about that, Zero. I don't know how, because, like, it felt obvious to me that that was immediately implied with the scene before and what Pomni had said. So I just, the second that he was shown, I knew who it was. But I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have... I guess TADC 9 spoilers if anybody still hasn't seen it. Although they were already said in chat, so rip. But I feel like it wouldn't have felt the same if nobody abstracted. You know what I mean? Like, the metaphor you get with an abstraction just feels like it needed to actually be shown so much. Especially with all the build-up of it, regardless of character. I don't care who the character is. It just needed to happen for the metaphor of it. Friendly Neighborhood? No, not that game. Nuh-uh-uh. I do remember Will. Yes, he's popped into stream chat fairly recently, I believe. Okay, just gotta make sure that I get this correct. Get out of my way, Seagrass. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm hilarious. Super speed? Oh my. Why am I moving so fast? What is this? I mean, that makes enough sense, yeah, Chris. I don't feel like we needed everybody to or anything, you know? I also feel like it has more meaning if it is only one instance. Should have done a screenshot, is crazy. Or could have, whatever. I can't read. Hello, Nathan. Why must your... whatever. YouTube auto-translate just making me do more work. It's fine, whatever. Alright. I feel like I should pick like a in-between, like a middle ground to flatten it at, like here or something. Because I can flatten the back and then I can have, I mean, I can technically have it slanted, although, because the houses obviously don't, houses are not slanted generally, because, well, you don't need to think about that one too hard. But anyway, I could just build the houses straight and then have the roads slanted, which I think in some regard is going to be ideal. Also, jungle, no way. Oh no, it looks like I've taken the deep fryer and dropped it in Ragath. That just sounds a lot freakier, to be honest. Alright, I'm clearing off most of whatever I can with 1/fill, which is probably not going to be this full top. Because there's no... I can try to get to there, maybe? Yep, that's definitely how you spell fill. That's also how you spell it, isn't it? Foil, yep, Oh my. Yeah, no, that's way too many. 72 to 76. Can I go 78? No. Can I go 77? Yes. 78. It should have been 79. And whatever, I'm just gonna manually do most of the... Oh, I missed a layer. That's good. I love that for me. You can do it. I believe in you. I guess not. Okay. You'll figure it out. There you go. It's gone. Suspiciously deep fire-shaped Rekith. Hello, Nathan. Yo, let's go. Coolest guy. Finish Pomni. I love Pomni. I know that I have never really said that before, but... I misread, like, some part of that, Nathan, and I don't know how or, like, what, but it just didn't... Well, I do know what. That just, like... I don't know. That was weird. I'm really a short block, yeah. Nova, I'm just like you. Probably couldn't tell, yeah. See, T-Jock gets it, that he didn't get it. Yep, mm-hmm. Don't drop Gangle in the deep fryer. I feel like she would just melt. Gangle, justice for Gangle. Hello, beautiful KB. The deep fryer enjoying it. Yeah, getting a full, like, 12-course meal over here. I guess the nice thing about, whoopsies. The nice thing about terraforming this as I please is I can kind of make it look natural. I mean, this flat isn't going to, but, like, I can take an area and I can obviously flatten it as much as I need, and then take it from there and just add whatever extra shenanigans or whatnot to make it actually work properly. We're doing designs for a head, and some of each time should look worse. Get that paint again. Yeah, that was definitely the worst part for me too. At least you got there though. That's all that matters. Extracting. As much as it made me sad, if it didn't happen, I feel like I would have been more mad. Because, like, it was built up too much to not happen. And as I was saying, I feel like somebody needed to. Otherwise, you lose the entire metaphor of the abstracting. Because, yeah. Roof was such a struggle. Yeah, the roof was... It was something for sure. I had a grand old time with that. Not really. But... Oh! Oh, interesting. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Get out of here. Oh, okay, it's invincible. Although once you're like past the roof, there's not really anything else aside from the balconies that you're gonna hate. Balconies are not as bad as the roof. They just take a little while, but they're not difficult. Requires a little bit of thinking. Although it's not as like important, I guess, to have exact as the roof was. If something's a block too far in or something, it's not gonna blow up the whole map. Not like I can physically hear your scream, Mr. Chess, so you're good, I think. Wouldn't it have to be the other way? Never mind. I'm not thinking about this. I never thought I'd be thinking about deep fryer reproduction, yet here we are, I suppose. There will come a day where that's gonna be on the next test. How? Never mind. I'm not gonna put too much thought into this. The more thought I put into it, the more insane I go. So we're just gonna we're gonna refrain from thinking about it. I am home alone. Yes, that is correct, Nathan. For pretty much the remainder of today, and that is it. Why are you like planning on robbing me or something? Okay. This side is going to be more annoying, but this side I can pretty much just pull this around, which is also going to be annoying, but it's fine. The amazing digital deep fryer. It's the next upcoming hit show, produced by me, obviously. Why not both, Nathan? Riddle me this, Batman. Why not both? Huh. I see. Or maybe I don't see. Maybe that's the problem. You know, the conversation's already unhinged enough, so I might as well add to it. Do you think it'd be possible for Kane to add reproduction into the digital circus? Like, do you think Gangle and Zubul can make a mini version of themselves? I'd say forgive me for asking, but I feel no remorse, so, you know. It's a valid question. Something like that, I have no idea. Because I'm still recording KB, so there's not really a set time for anything, but they'll just... I mean, they come out Tuesdays and Thursdays, that is true. I just don't necessarily know how long between when members will get the last one and when it'll be public. You parasite! Fryer, I hardly know her. Okay. Alright. I feel like you know her pretty well, T-Jock. There's like a Twitch stream. This is y'all's doing. This is not my doing. Be NPCs, though, but probably. Oh, yeah, that is true. You can make like a really advanced AI for that. That sounds real dystopian. An AI baby. Does it get any more dystopian than that? I don't think so. We'll get this guy with a pair of dentures for this. I don't think you have to be subscribed to me to know of the digital circus. That would be cool if that was the case for me, not for them, but you know. Yeah, my bad for all of you who are in Europe. I do realize they start kind of late, but... It's so it doesn't interfere with any of my YouTube shenanigans, because I am always recording if I'm not streaming around, you know, this time. What's your favorite character? I'm sorry when I say this. I was not a huge fan of Abel. I don't hate him, he just... I don't know. He was okay. I don't think so, but just say it anyway, Nathan. I really don't care. It's already been said, or a bunch of stuff has already been said, so... It's been... 11 days, so it's fine. Abel is the guy from episode 7, beach episode. The mannequin that drew the marker face on himself. The Gummy Dino? No, the Gummy Dino... You're not gonna believe this. The Gummy Dino's name is Gummy Goo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that short actually, Chess. I completely forgot that existed. You're so right. My favorite character is again, most of you aren't gonna believe this. I know I never have said anything about my favorite character in TADC, but my favorite character is Pomni. It's shocking news, I know. First time I've ever said anything like that. Prototype abstraction. I feel like it depends whose like area they're in. If it's because if it's digitally abstractions, prototype is just gonna get glitched out. Yeah, I know, Nathan. Who would have guessed? Goose said Ribbit's real name, but we never saw real versions of any of them. Or is Zubul? Well, yeah, for sure. Hi, RN. Zubul's a close, like, last place. I'm kidding. I don't hate Zubul. Not a favorite character, but I'm gonna say not a least favorite, but I suppose I don't really have a least favorite. Leah was Ribbit's name. Make a friend. But then how would the abstraction, like, exist? Because it's digital. Did you just, like, pull it out of the computer and put it there? Gangle? You don't like Gangle? I love Gangle. See you later, Toon. Have fun. Gangle? Wow. So you're just a meanie weenie, Nathan. I see. I should probably terraform the bottom of this. Perchance. I'm just gonna get rid of the sand because I cannot be bothered to deal with it. Can't even tell. Honestly, you actually can. Other than the fact that there's no grass. So loud? I don't know if she's loud. I just think her facial expressions are funny. I don't know. For being like a 2D face that is almost printed on a mask, she has a lot of a lot of facial expression. Oh, it's not Pomni, Nathan? By the way, if I mentioned Pomni's my favorite character. Sorry, I feel like I had to say it again. It just felt relevant. Felt like a needed contribution to this conversation. Gangle, let's go. I also really liked Ribbit. I thought Ribbit was a great character for the, like, 2 scenes we saw. What gave you that clue, Nathan? It's a pretty good guess. Okay, now this is the point where I have to start terraforming out, which is kind of annoying because then I have to figure that shenanigans out. I'm just gonna terraform to, like, here. I'm sort of conflicted on Jax. I thought he was a good character for the most part, but I feel like the further the series progressed, the less I liked him. I like the chaos side of him more than the grouch he became. Jax in a good way. I mean, I feel like that is the intention of his character, so yeah. Are they ever talking about her? Yeah. I don't have any Pomni merch either, definitely not. So. The more I think about it, the more I just, like, want to buy the box set of the pendants. And I... But, like, 100... I'll say with shipping, 100... It's probably gonna be, like, 130 with shipping, because their shipping's insane. Just, like, it's not... I don't know if it's worth my money. But also, it's Pomni merch, so it might be worth it. I don't know. Just a lot of dollars to spend on more of the same stuff. I mean, also remember... If the PC didn't fall through the floor, Kinger probably could have permanently deleted him. Not that he would have, but... Kinger did not, no. Alright, Nathan, imagine this. This is Kain, and I'm Kinger. Boop. That was the deleting him. This is... Actually, hold on, no, I can demonstrate this better. This is the recycling bin of my inventory. Boom. Kinger's in there. I gotta do this now. Boom, and it's away. So, Kain is still there. He's just, like, in the recycling or whatever, thrown out into the abyss. So, he can just, you know... He's not actually gone, so he can just pry his way out and come back. Like that. Hello, Toke. I do remember your name, yes. It's been a while, for sure. Should we save to the cloud? Potentially? Been a really long time. True. What did I want to do? I keep, like, distracting myself. I'm just gonna break straight through until... about the end. I guess I'll just go to the end, actually. I mean, if there's a backup of him or something, potentially. You know, what I'm actually confused about the whole thing is if they were just doing AI like that, why would they have a VR headset? What was the point of the headset? Unless Kinger just didn't know the full story. And that the entire intention was to make himself, for scratch, make himself immortal. Kind of want to remove this mountain. Because then I could pull the neighborhood across this way more than anything. First time ever? I don't know about that. No, in the real world. Because that's how they entered the... Or that's how their brains were scanned, I suppose. They put a VR headset on in the actual building. Put in their head. But why would it be like a VR type headset? What was the point? Like, why? They could have just done like a basic thing, but it actually, you know? Scan scripts to detect the tumor. Maybe you're in? How do I want to do this? I could do that and that, so I have a grass area. I also feel like that would make sense. I'd raise the full thing, but cast put it on. Because they're exploring in a building and they just see it and they're like, huh, what's this? You know? The curiosity. I could also technically have no, like, I could just do this. I need smooth stone stairs. I think this makes the most sense, having this be slabs. Oh, yeah. I guess to test it, I don't know. Welcome back, coolest guy. I feel like I want sort of smaller houses. Because A, I can fit more doing that, and B, I don't know. I feel like they'd make more sense here. I wonder if this headset has games on it. It almost feels like it was a deliberate trap or something. Like, yes. Come put it on, scan your brain, or get your brain scanned today at brainscan.com. That's probably not a real website, don't look it up. Yeah, I kind of want to do some mountain excavating. At least to an extent. I'm not going to lower it as far down as I have the ground right now. I'm going to go like probably like here or something. Try to get most of it gone. What? Was that not? How was that more? Oh, because I didn't do the... Right. What was I starting at? So, yeah, it was 78, okay. Ah, yes, my favorite. Gravel. That's a lot of gravel, wow. Rest in peace, that mountain. It won't be missed. Making a shrine in the corner room because free will exists. Oh yeah, you know it. I play on PC. So much. It's such a large gravel patch. Honestly. Who made Scratch the Door? What? Huh? Works for PC. This is just vibrant visuals. This is a Minecraft, like a built-in Minecraft thing. I don't even have any external shaders or whatever. What are these holes? What the frick? Okay, what is this more? What? I think I just found a chunk error. What the? Huh? Excuse me? I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. I'm at a loss for words for this. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, another one. What? Huh? Okay, this one isn't as absurd. That's so weird. What would cause that? To not only happen once, but twice. It's so weird. Any other weird things going on? There's another hole here. Okay, this is a strange cave. Oh, this is a really weird cave. Wow. Is that another... It's almost like the mountain just blocked the water or something. That's weird. Because, yeah, that's also a bug or a chunk error. I don't know. What is happening? Great question. This one here is still crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. Okay. Is that lava? Yeah, this one is really weird. Because, like, it's perfectly... The edges are so perfectly cut, except you just have random parts where more blocks are sticking out into it. So it's not, like, exactly perfect. I would think maybe it was something when I was changing it, but it wouldn't... Anything I would have done would have updated it, so it would have at least been flowing, like, out or something. But no, I don't think... This is not. No, this is not flowing out at all. This is flush. You can tell based on the way that it's loaded, it's like right on the chunk border that it's doing that. Oh, that's also weird. That's... Huh? I'm so lost. Like, I find those small ones all the time, not really weird, but one of that scale is so strange. Okay. I think this side should just be houses. I don't think I should have anything going further in this direction. Because I don't think my terrain is going to be good for that. I feel like I definitely need a stop sign here. Me when I can't find calcite. Yeah. How'd you know, Nathan? Did I have a stop sign anywhere yet? I don't think I'm at the point to build a bank quite yet. Part 2. I kind of want to put banners in it that say, basically as close as I can get to it saying stop. Because this is like a quote-unquote bridge, Nathan, where the andesite is. Mud is normal, andesite is like bridge, so it's over water or open space or something. What do I do with you? I suppose I could do a sign. Okay, cool. Ah, not again. Hold on. Stop. 5-minute crafts. Are you actively watching 5-minute crafts, Chris? Last Friday. Nice, good for you, I suppose, not for your sister. I could make it say "sop," Nathan. That doesn't really get me anywhere, but I could do it. I feel like this road should be wider. I feel like I should make it 9. Only weird issue is like I'll have to do this then, and that just kind of feels unpleasant. She's on the living room TV? Like standing on it, playing on it? She like on the news or something? Trying to crash on the living room TV? Oh, okay. good. For a second, I thought she was standing on the TV, and I was gonna be worried. What, do you not stand on your TV, Nathan? Thought everybody did that. Should try sitting on the TV. Yeah, for sure, that'll help. I don't have a TV. If you got a monitor, it'll work the same. I actually like to Spider-Man crawl on it. It's my personal preferred method. Why am I so tired now? Feel like I should go to bed. It's maybe about that time, even though it's not even close to that time. Screen on the right, lame. About the black screen, not the new TV. New TV sounds pretty nice. With what money, Nova? Hi, board. Like a wooden board? Or... I'm gonna go buy you Repo again, T-Jack. You're gonna have 2 copies. You wanna bet? Oh, that was perfectly normal. For sure. Okay, how far, like, down do I want this house? Because I could technically start it here. Decline. Darn. My master plan. Green with a red light on the road. We're not playing Squid Games here. I said that so seriously. I mean, it's true, we're not. Some master plan. Oh, you know it, the masterist plan. Whatever that means. The hanging things? A stoplight? I don't feel like a stoplight is logical here. Going into a neighborhood or out of a neighborhood, generally I do not see stoplights there. I might just like stand up for a second because I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. The double window. Hello, Richard. Wait. Frick. See you later, Mr. Chess. What was that, T-Drunk? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Could you repeat that one more time? I love the prototype. I'm building a house. I'm gonna stand up, hold on. Well, like, specifically, Nova. Specifically. I should just leave, honestly, just, you know. Just walk out. Go for a drive, maybe. Okay, anyway. Take us with. I'm just gonna take my whole mic. Yeah, my wired mic. I'd win, Chris, personally. Building a future video. A house, Richard. And then maybe after that another house. Who knows? It's actually 3:29 p.m. Get it right, coolest guy. I actually didn't. I stayed up till a little past 11, I think, was when I finally went, like, night-night. But I woke up at 6, so I'm just, you know, I just, like, have been waking up early, and I can't stop it. I can't stop the electric boogaloo. Yeah, I'll do a house tutorial, Richard. What, do you not believe me or something? It's 2:30. Well, you're actually wrong. You're in the wrong time zone. There can only be one true time zone, and it's mine. Arrest you? Well, that escalated quickly. What, coolest guy? You just mad I'm speaking factual information? There's a black hole in the end? No way. This stream has become so unserious. It didn't help. No, I mean it. You're in the wrong time zone. Obviously. Some any stream was serious. The last one was very serious. The last Twitch was serious, Nova. I'm gonna refrain from saying what I was gonna say, never mind. It wasn't necessarily weird, I just feel like it doesn't need to be said. What toe is it for me? What? It's big toe, I guess. I don't know. Favorite update? Aquatic. Actually, Caves and Cliffs. Aquatic is like my sentimental favorite, but Caves and Cliffs is the best. Yes, that is precisely what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if it's dealing with Pomni, it's very serious. Asymmetry. So what if I theoretically did this? Sure, why not? It is, for me, it's 3:33 p.m. I'm East Coast, US. The far superior time zone, I'll have you know. There can only be one good time zone, and you bet I'm in it. Tiny Takeover? I wasn't a huge fan of Tiny Takeover, probably because I only care if they add blocks. But Silver Cube was good, I agree. What's it even called? I don't remember. What planet should you eat today? Mercury. We don't need that one. Sorry to any Mercury dwellers in chat. I know a lot of you here definitely are from there. I'm about a hello neighbor this house, I swear. Not like... I just can't escape anything. My body is trying everything possible to make me just, like, get up and go touch grass. Even though I literally... I did today. I'll have you know I went outside. Apparently it's not enough, though. T-Jock? I'm gonna make you from hell in a second. I wasn't really, like, specifically thinking of Omelet Man, but now that you mention it, yeah, actually. It was because of Omelet Man, you're right. The Milky Way? I'm 100% fully serious when I say I want to. I just have not gotten around to... Well, not necessarily the Milky Way, like, entirely, but our solar system, at least. Mercury's kind of salty. I don't want to find out myself how true that is. Is it a block higher? Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, okay. No, I don't, coolest guy. Don't give personal information to anybody on the internet. There are some freaky people out there that want to do some freaky things with that information, so don't let them have it. Hello, Shamtuber. I might also be a freaky person, you never know. I mean, I'm not. I don't have intentions like that. But I also don't ever ask for that information unless I really feel like it's important, which it rarely is. You are freaky like that, man. That's not probably true. Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky. Ignoring the typo, you... Close enough. You were not actually correct, typo, regardless of the typo. I wish I lived there. Really? No. Do I know you? I mean, I could. How, how implied is this information? I don't know. I know a lot of people. That's real vague. Thank you and hello, Kylers. I mean, it is just circling it at all times, prototype, so yeah. I feel like if you did that to someone in real life, you would be called weird or a freak. I feel like that's further back than it should have been. I'll deal with that in a sec. I'll probably end up with maybe that one on that side. We'll have the garage on the like side. How much more forward can I go? I feel like it'd be really weird to have it like the garage be here, the entrance, but I want logistically to be able to fit a house next to this, and like let's say the corner is just here, that it would be the end of where it would be on the opposite side. Which that might actually work, because if I have the garage on this side, then yeah. Something I noticed in my neighborhood recently as I was walking was how, like, uniform everything is. Like, I don't want to say overly uniform, but, like, more uniform than I feel like it needs to be. Because it was, like, every house is basically mirrored across the street. So, like, if you have on this side, let's say, this is the garage door, and then you would have a wall and, like, it was actually the window spacing on the second floor I was noticing, where it was like you'd have... It'd be like this or something, and that side would have more. So every house on this side would have the extra space on the left and the garage on the right, or whatever. I don't know if it was specifically that. And then the other side would be mirrored, so the garage would be on the left if you're looking at it. And it was just really weird, because I never noticed it. And it's like how perfect everything was built. I don't know, it was strange. Ken and Jack's favorite episode is 6. I do really like 6. The more I think about it, the more I lean towards 3 being my favorite. 3, 8, and 9 are probably my top 3. So Ian was way off. You were like 2 words off, T-Jack. 2 words is not that many in the grand scheme of things. You know what? This house gets poisonous berries, because why not? Where are they? I don't know where they are. They're in crops, aren't they? Yep. Welcome back, Kiwi. I live in a backrooms level? Hell, I hope I do, honestly. I mean, take that and Spirit, and yeah, that is a pretty... It's a pretty backroomsy thing. But I mean, when you... I don't know if you've ever... like, been anywhere or driven... not necessarily driven yourself, but been in the car while you have driven anywhere sort of further. But, like, there's so many roads that look the same. Like, you have, I don't know, fields, forests, whatever. Like, it feels like a lot of it blends together. It just feels like one thing. And then when you see an image of, like, you know, it could be a backrooms related thing, it's like, that looks exactly like a road I've seen. So sleepy, same, Chris. How far to, Jack? Give me, like, down to the 0.00, the thousandth place in miles. That's my name, I think. Coolest guy. Allegedly is my name. Alright, so... to my point, though, that I was making, I think I'm gonna do a basic house interior. Like a layout and maybe lights and stuff, and then I'm gonna copy-paste that for all of the houses. Except for the one on the corner will be a little... whoopsies, will be a little different. I'd have to, like, look at that again, Bucks fan. I haven't watched Toy Story 2 in so long, but... I do want to do more stuff from, like, movies and shows and whatnot. Because it's a fun world of stuff I just haven't really explored. 20 words. Lifetime. Like, even as passenger princess, T-Jock? Literally just, like, a bunch of terraforming and stuff. Finished that, and I'm currently doing a neighborhood. I've flattened the frick out of a mountain. Oh yeah, I'll show you this, because you did miss this weird discovery I made. I noticed a hole here, so I went down hole, as one does. And I found whatever the frick is going on here with the chunks. Just absolutely having a freak out. I don't know what is this, but let's drive around. Okay. I haven't driven like a ton of different places. I feel like if you took all of my driving hours like cumulatively, more than half of them would be for Spirit. Way more than half of them. Like probably like 75% of them. I do really love the singing. The Pomni and Jack song, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Breaking news. Physics aren't real. That would be the news article. The honestly seems pretty on brand for news nowadays. Anyway. That's a conversation for not this stream. Once you get it, it's not that bad. Like, there's some stuff that is a little weird, but just as long as you're paying attention and have any sort of thing, you'll figure it out. Then you could drive and get Pizza Hut whenever you want, since yeah. Pomni prototype stuff? Yes, you should. If Pomni is in the question about drawing and it's like a should I question, then I'm probably saying yes. Because I know I'm gonna word that sentence a specific way and you're gonna be like, should I not draw Pomni? So is your answer gonna be yes to that? You're gonna do that to me, so gotta cover all bases. You look stupid. Fill the reflected, fill diagonal because it looks better. I don't really think about it. Okay, that is at least the base house made. And then I will probably end up copy pasting it and just like changing a couple things, like moving the door or something. I don't know about literally. There is a thing where that kind of happens though. It's great. Prototype. There's some strange stuff that your body will do. No, my house is 2 stories. In real life, at least. Unless you're talking about in the game, sure, I'll live here, why not? Surely surely you've watched the Halloween stuff, right? Surely you've seen... What, 2 stories? Once Upon a Time. That kind of story, right, Nathan? House or a building? No, sorry, I can't. I don't build houses. My IRL house is height limit? How'd you know? Oh my gosh, now everybody knows. Imagine actually falling through the floor in your garage. Alright, Nathan. Alright. Alright. Ransom Flower Valley. I'll show you in a second. And also, hello, Gianni. Give me like two business days. Now let me fill in the floor. So I got the house that I'm currently doing and also the start of the neighborhood in general. Why are my frames so bad in Spectator? I got a Pizza Hut. Boop. I've got a gas station. Boop. And I've got a McDonald's. Here's the inside, and then here's the outside. And then also a random tunnel that leads to nowhere right now. Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all. Is that what Sprinkle Bob says there? That's his name, right? Sprinkle Bob? McDonald's? Oh yeah, way back when. That was like not even a month ago. Is what Sprong says after? Okay, cool. I was implying, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna. Thanks. Didn't they discover a black hole at the center of our galaxy prototype? Isn't that a thing? Like the center of our galaxy is a black hole or something? I don't remember. I haven't done a hotel in a while. I'll eventually get to doing another one. It's just they're... I don't know. They don't interest me very much. It's hard to find the thing. And not necessarily no. It only would if we were like close enough. But we're far enough away to where that's not an issue. Round two? Okay. Basically. I do remember the prototype statue, yes. I couldn't forget him. Did I'm pretty sure in California. I'm literally opposite side from California. I've never been to California, thankfully. Yes, that is supposed to be a jab at California, by the way. Sorry if you live in that particular state. I just like making fun of any state that isn't my own. So okay. I don't have very much room here. Bathroom, maybe? And then I'll kind of have like I'll have a bedroom here. And then... That would be dumb. Wouldn't it? Yes, probably. So I'll open it there, do this, do this. Actually, I won't do very much of that. I'll do like that. That probably. So it's like front area, dining room, kitchen, maybe slash living room if I have enough space, bathroom, bedroom. Not ideal. What the frick was that? Hold on. I'm hearing noises. You'll never know what state I live in. This is a secret. I live in Canada? Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. I want to make sure there wasn't like a bomb or something. Yeah, I got consumed by the bomb. I have no idea what the frick I heard. I heard like a pop, and it sounded closer than it should have been, but I don't know what it was. Surely it's fine. But California girls are unforgettable, okay. Oh yeah, for those asking what state I lived in, or what live in. Remember what I said like 20 minutes ago? Don't give your information to strangers on the internet. I'm going by that right now. Someone's in my house? I hope not. I didn't check every room. Why is it purple? I feel like an identical version of myself would be pretty chill. I don't know. Can I, like, make this larger anyway? That is preferably backwards. It wasn't like a... It wasn't a person sound. It sounded like a firecracker or something. But I don't know if it was necessarily inside. I was probably like my neighbors doing God knows what at this point. Got some freaky neighbors, not actually, not freaky like that. But it was like... I heard like maybe there was a creak, and then I heard like a firecracker. It might have been that, but the pop was what was concerning to me. It's probably fine. All right, T-Jock, that's great. Hello, Bloody Visual. The only tutorial I've ever added a play place in was Chick-fil-A. You're not gonna let him go for a fourth? That's kind of lame. Okay. I'm gonna try this and see. Because I can do like kitchen or something? Then a bathroom. And then I suppose a walk-in closet or something. The biggest living room you've ever seen. Oh, I could bring this across and then actually make it a living room. Although I need to do something freaky like that, which is probably fine. Ah, oh my god, hi mouse. You heard it? That's concerning. You probably did. I don't really know if I have like a favorite food. I feel like if I had to pick something, I'd pick pizza or something like that. How many dogs do you have, Chris? Oh, do I wanna continue to double down? Do I want to? No, I don't think I do. You're making me want to check the bathrooms because I'm curious if something fell off the wall. Because you make a fair point. But I feel like if it did, I would have heard it. Like echo, like bounce or something. How to join? You join stream chat right there. That's how you join. Check the bathrooms. Okay. Thank you, Kiwi. I try to keep interactive. So. Yeah, no, the dogs didn't react, but also they don't really react to much when I'm here by myself, so that doesn't really help. But I feel like if it was somebody breaking and entering, there'd be an issue. I was more so worried it was like an electric, like something like, I don't know, actually an issue, like a immediate issue. But if it's not an immediate issue, whatever. I'm gonna see if it was anything in any of the upstairs rooms. Hold on. I checked like most of the middle floor, but because it sounded to my right, I think. Like it was to my right and behind me. I was already in the living room. That's where the dogs are, so if it was something there, they would have been freaking. Although Maisie looked a little concerned when I went down, but I don't know if it was me running down the stairs or if it was it was I checked basement. I checked basement already. Don't worry about it. Well, not fully, but it wouldn't have been that loud if it was that. You're not blowing up my computer. I know the dogs are whining at something. Okay. Are we serious? Hold on. Everything is happening. There was a bag on the floor in one of the bathrooms, which I don't think was there, so maybe that fell off a shelf. But that was to my left, not my right, so I don't know. No, nothing other than the bag, nothing weird. And the dogs were whining and barking because somebody up the street's having a graduation party and a car parked in front of our house, and I think they thought it was people. Nah, I'm not scared. I'm chilling. A lot of back and forth, though. A lot more than I'm physically equipped for. That bag to be on the floor? Me neither. I'm mad too because I was just in that bathroom yesterday showering, and I feel like I would have seen if it was on the floor, but I didn't pay attention because I don't pay attention to anything that isn't my business. So it was probably that. I don't see anything else that would make sense. Probably the bag, yes, that is most likely to be the case. I should move that to over here. Right? Or I could just rethink the layout. That's so cursed, then. I'll just remove it entirely. We don't need a chimney. At least not right now. Technically speaking, I'll probably add a fake one, like, here or something. Might be the Grim Reaper after me, for real. No, but I have no idea. I don't... Clearly not important, so whatever. On today's episode of Not My Business, it's whatever I was hearing. Day after day, we fly. I always hate hearing noises when I'm home alone though, cause like, you know, who's there? Is it a ghost? Is it a bad person? Is it the pizza I ordered an hour ago? So many things it could be. Yes, I am home alone. I wouldn't really care if I wasn't, to be honest. I wouldn't be figuring out what any noise was, because whatever. Somebody else would deal with it. Or it would be somebody else causing the noise, most likely. It's extra quiet. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it, but... A million and one things could happen that I should be informed of, so I like to make sure that I would be informed if any of those things were to happen. Hi, Char. Good night, Kiwi. Nah, sulfur wasn't used anywhere. Dream's also high, but no, it was used right here in this world. I think this is the only usage so far here. That's fair enough, Char. You don't have like there's no written obligation to be here, so don't worry about it. Day after 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 day. Okay, that's now the exterior extended, and I'll have to add windows at some point once the layout is done being laid out. Unsalted peanut butter. Didn't know that was a thing. The States? Nathan, you were building the entire continental US? No way. Actually, States would be all, not continental specifically, just the entire, whatever. That's good, T-Jock. Our light in our hallway was flickering for a while because, it needed the battery, or it needed to be replaced, so it was great. You did say TADC. You said you were jamming to the TADC theme song while building the States, which would have been statues. You just missed the U. Don't blame... Don't blame anyone but you. But, anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? That's a good question. Anyone remember what I was gonna say? I'm actually gonna open this, because I feel like it makes more sense. Takes me back to building custom hell neighbor houses on Xbox 360. Ah, yes. The good old days. For those of you who watch the Twitch streams, this would not be a YouTube stream, this would be a Twitch stream. Would you all be down to, like, do a stream of me just going through old maps like that? Hello Neighbor stuff, specifically, but just old worlds. Because, man, I got a lot. The 5 is misaligned? Really? Oh, that's lame. Before, like, any of y'all's times, these would be builds that never even saw YouTube. My bad, guys. Thank you, Jar. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot of plush juice. Thank you. I don't know. It was completely normal, Nova. I don't know what you're talking about. Adorable? I'd put it a lot of ways, but I don't know if that's the way I'd go. Yeah, man, and also the grass is green. Thank you, first off, and second off, this is Vibrant Visuals, so no RTX. Although I can put on an RTX. Last time I tried, though, it, like, exploded. Not my PC, it just didn't work, I don't know. I wonder if I still have it. I kind of want to try turning it on. Hold on. Wait, no, because I can, never mind. Because I remember, it was, for some reason, instead of just, you know, being normal, it was like a version of it. Like, you had to be on a specific world for it to work, I think. No, RTX is a lot more than Vibrant Visuals is. Bless you, yep. Started mourning after that sneeze? I did, yeah, it's just a really sad sneeze. Why? Wait, I did this one wrong then, because I intended for this room to have what? How I do that? How'd that do? Whatever, it's fine. Just gonna have to suck it up. Resource faction can turn it on in the world. Ah, interesting. Oh, that's good. That's good, T-Jock. Maybe your house is haunted. I feel like that'd be cool. To an extent. Yeah, my house is haunted. What about it? Yeah, I agree, Nathan. The lighting is very nice, but it's not, like, insane either. T-Jog actually is like a 30-year-old man that used to work at the FNAF locations. Secret spoiled. I keep watching and waiting for my time, man. Me personally. I'm gonna do a chandelier in here. A really bad one because I don't have much room. Wait, what if I just did like... That is my chandelier. That isn't terrible with like a glow item frame underneath, and maybe I'll go up here with like a... Just a sea lantern, is that fine? Sure, honestly. Greatest chandelier you've ever seen. No, it stands for the joy of cringe. Can I pull this ceiling up? Yes, I can, because I want to add a ceiling fan, and the way that I do the ceiling fan will be a lot better if I can place it directly on a block. For a genuine what, man? House? What are we talking about? Welcome back, Mr. Chess. Kitchen table. Oh yeah, for the chandelier. It's a dining room, so I'm not entirely concerned about it, but just because of this row of blocks here, I can't push it up the same way I just did in the previous room. I'm gonna leave no lights in there and here. I can for $5. I'm kidding. I'm not giving it to you for $5. Frick off. Please. Okay, whatever. Kind of want to see excluding the bathroom, which honestly is fine. How's the lighting? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a light in there, or in here. Your village has lore? What? Okay. I'll show you in a second, man. Here you go. Smaller one, but... Thank you, Dreams. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is one I just like made literally 30 seconds ago. Thank you, coolest guy. Bungalow then? Is that what defines a bungalow, Char? I never knew that. I just assumed it was like a one story because we don't call them bungalows, but I've heard the term before, so. That window looks dumb from out here, but I don't care. Does that include yourself, D-Jack? It's fabulous. Thank you, thank you. And hello, jungle? Am I getting jungle in there? I think I am. One story house. Is this true? What is a bungalow? Why is everything AI overview? Can I just get like a non-AI answer? Okay, so it seems to be the what I'm understanding, the main difference is that this one says an efficient open floor plan, whatever that even would imply. I don't know what open I understand, but what makes it efficient? Like traversing through the house? But no, I mean, yeah, low pitched roof, broad front porch, small single story house or cottage. So, cool jungle song. Swedish word. Ah, okay, I see. It seems like it is entirely AI at this point. I sort of am fine with it, but at the same time, I do kind of just want the normal spiel of it, but whatever. So that is the yard space, or the space across. And they would just share on the fence line, which means... Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I'll just copy the house again anyway, but I will switch, or I'll have to probably change a couple things from it. Like, I'll probably move the door over and switch the garage so the driveway's on the side with the road. Wait, but that's the end of the plot. Which, I mean, doesn't necessarily matter, but I just want it closer. Like, I'd want it probably there. How far over can I move it? 5 blocks should be chill. So there. 1 to 2 more would make it, like, quote-unquote centered. I can technically go 1 more over, because, okay, the only reason I'm thinking about this so hard is because however far over I move this fence is I'm moving that whole house over as well. And I'm only thinking about it because wherever this driveway is placed is the only thing that I'm concerned about. Because if it goes too far over, then it's just going to be, like, immediately on this, and I don't want that. Although I'm looking at that smooth stone as my reference, because this, if I have the fence line here, the mud would be that left row of smooth stone. So I think I'm going to go 1 further than that, and then whatever I end up with here is fine. Although, wait, the garage would be on the far... Oh, the garage would be on the far side. Wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. I can mirror the first house then. I'm not necessarily concerned about that. Wait, but no, because then the... Because then the garage is passed. Oh my goodness gracious. I can switch the 1, I guess. It's gonna be annoying, but... Does it matter? Does it? I guess not. No, I guess it doesn't. So I'll still push the other one over, but I'm not really gonna worry beyond that. How big is this? I'm hoping it's not larger than... It's definitely not larger than a structure block, okay. Yeah, no, not even close, dang. 35? It's gonna be 37, calling it right now. I'm a genius. Patrick, your genius is showing. H for hello neighbor. Okay. And then this side would be somewhere out here. Why, no, it wouldn't. It would be whatever number would get this to be the front corner. Or actually, this would be the front corner, technically. H, and then the offsets are going to be crazy. Negative 36, and you would be negative 37? No, 35. And then I'd have to mirror it on the X. Never mind, that's fine. I got concerned because of the ground just getting sent to hell and back, but we're fine. That is in line, right? Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the original structure block because that guy's gonna help me later. And I'll also probably leave that one, actually. I could have, Char, but why would I do that when I could instead say something entirely unrelated? That doesn't make any sense. Bet you didn't think about that one. What is that? I got a little scared that I messed up for a second, but we're good. It wasn't with the structure block. The structure block was fine. I was worried about this because I saw there was a row of mud under that, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't... That's not supposed to be there. Wait for 30 seconds. What happened in the 30 seconds exactly that makes you so concerned about looking away for that amount of time? Can I fit another... I can easily fit another house. I can fit 12 more, not true. Well, actually, how many could I fit? If I had 1 more on this side, I can fit 2 on that, so that's a whole 3 houses. You want to see it, Patrick? You want to see what, Nathan? Without any context, that's really concerning. Oh, I gotta add mailboxes. That's a later issue. Okay. That's a little weird. Context here is unheard of. Yeah, pretty much. Me when I picked the wrong side. It was 37 and 35, right? I think it was technically 36. But who's counting? H4, Hello Neighbor. That one was specifically to make Char mad, by the way. Just figured I'd let him know. I love how that translated, but it didn't change. Just really giving me a useful translation there, YouTube. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm not Jax. Alrighty, what are the coordinates? 527 and 110. I was like, what was the book for? I forgot for a second, but then I remembered. No, it does everything. Rest in peace, the trees. It's unfortunate. They lived a not so good life. Doomsday do overhype and only has 2 animations, both of them taking off the masks. Can I show you exactly why I love them so much, man? Let me find a good image. You don't get a choice, by the way. You're seeing it anyway. Well, Amers, yeah, but you're seeing an image anyway, so... This one feels the most correct, so... It reminds me of these guys. The, like, really distorted face. Pastel is 94, but normal. Yeah, I suppose so. But what do I know? You did guess that, basically, yeah. Let me see it. It's not perfectly the same, because, yeah, obviously Doomsday Duo has actual facial features, but it's just like the twisted, kind of distorted face. Even you know, this was all for nothing. Just a sideshow, just an ego. I love that song. Such a banger. Because why not, man? Having a T-Jock, send Mouse the song. It's the only answer. On that song, it's called Perfect Machine by Starset. It's not like an insanely popular song, so. Grass. You know, I could technically speaking have like patches of grass in the middle of the road if I want to somewhere. Like a less populated part of town. That's like way later down the line though. If I ever even get far enough for that. Wow, this is really liminal. This shot right here is really liminal. If you just take away the beacon beam. The beacon beam kind of ruins it, but having like the buildings in the background too with the hills. Oh, that's yeah, that's surprisingly liminal. Backrooms reference? Sure, why not? I found a place. I don't remember any of them at this point, man. To be honest with you. Ah, yes, perfect. Just hang right off the edge. That's great. This house's property value has got to be terrible. imagine your house is just suspended in air like this over a river. Just fear the impending day, or the impending doom that is the day your house falls off and rolls into the river. Yeah, sure. T-Jog, if you want to send it to man, or if you can note it down in your head, man. Or the secret third option. What chart? Is Char the one going schizophrenic now? Or having a stroke? I don't, sorry. Airbnb house. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know about you, but I'd rent this Airbnb. Again, back to the SpongeBob line. I wish I lived there. Really? No. Gotta get rid of this tree. Any others? You are also cut in half. I don't have vines on these trees, wow. I love how, like... And I mean this in a good way. I guess whenever I started like that, it kind of means it more in like an ironic or like a dumb way. But I like how whenever Minecraft is updating stuff, like they're always adding new things to old areas, which just makes the game look so much cooler. Like the leaf litter makes forest so much more interesting. Step out of bed too hard and you're just dead. It's quite the thought. Out of the way, Rags. How would a chain blind you, though? Actually, I think I get the metaphor. Never mind. Unlike T-Jog. T-Jog doesn't get metaphors like that. Please know what I'm talking about, T-Jog. Spoil it. Not for me, I know it. Back comes out again off from the list. You nice dreams? That sounds like a fun time. Okay, good, you do know. Yeah, I'm not sure why it is either, to be honest. Alright, this part needs to be much betterly done. Yeah, Bye, fans. I don't know if there's anything else immediately I want to do. Coliseum. That sounds pretty cool. I love a good Coliseum. Okay. Too much terraforming. Suppose that's the one thing with this project, is it's just going to be a lot of back and forth between terraforming things for 30 minutes and then building an actual building for 30 and just rinse, repeat. Game audio was fine for me. You should try refreshing the stream. Isn't early prototypes is a lot more scuffed geometry-wise, though. I guess I can see where you're coming. No, because early prototype is like, it's like this, isn't it? It's mostly facing forward, or mostly, yeah, mostly facing forward, I guess. It's been 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds as of the time that I said that. Although I feel like this is a good point to end. I don't really want to continue terraforming, and I don't want to do an interior or anything yet. You know what? I should stand at the end of the road and do this. Or like maybe here. Oh yeah. You can't see Pizza Hut, can you? No, you can. It's hard to see because it kind of blends into the background fog, but it's where that beacon beam is. It's like just to the right of it, like above this smooth stone slabs. You can see the red outline of it. Get a 10 chorus is good. Yeah, I like the second half better. But I also like the louder stuff more, so. I don't know, I feel like the more I listen to it, the more I vibe with it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. But if you guys did enjoy this video, when is next YouTube stream? I should check. I feel like it's Wednesday or Tuesday. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Or night, yeah, what Nova said. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, it took my emote. Why is it doing this again? Bye.